It's Saturday, and you know what that means. It's time once again for Saturday morning summons. I'm curious how many of these we've actually done over the past 8 years. It's kind of 7 years because we didn't start it right at the beginning. Anyway, if you recall, the odds of getting an LD5 out of LD scrolls are 1 in 286. It's actually 1 in 285.7 something 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 something. So we have 270, 84 plus 186, so 270 summons here on this account. We are here on Zarda's account. He's got a lot of, man, we got to jiggle and zap right away. He's got a lot of mysticals. We're not going to do mysticals. He told me we didn't have to do the mysticals. So let's get it started. We also have, hold on, we also have this, which could be interesting. This, I don't think we took a look at this before, because I was looking at the, you know, we always do the thing where we look at the games that are coming out in any given week. Let's jiggle some. What do we have to jiggle? I guess we'll jiggle some Hell Ladies. Get an extra Hell Lady. Seems like a light one, please. Seems like a good strategy to start off with. We really should have done the elemental ones. Whatever, it's fine. There's 3 of them. I don't think anyone's gonna complain either way. But it's gonna feel wrong if we don't do it. I don't remember what I was saying. I was saying something. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Start off with a bang. All right, so it's not guaranteeing us, because there's no pity, right? So it's not guaranteeing us anything. However, hopefully we get something. We really should be a pity for LDs. There really should. There really should be. Okay, we're getting LD Lightning. We're getting a good LD. Okay, we're getting a decent amount of LD Lightning. Not Hall. Well, one of them was a Hall. More LD Lightning! A couple Holy Heroes, but I'm not going to complain about the amount of lightning we're getting so far. We're off to a good start. No complaints. No complaints yet. Oh my goodness. I have such anxiety that I'm going to like do the math wrong. I didn't think that was going to be a lightning. I'm sorry. I have such anxiety I'm going to do the math wrong that I don't know. That I have anxiety. But you know, this is 2022. If you don't have anxiety, then that's what's really wrong. That's the surprising thing more than anything else. He's getting so much LD Lightning. It's a good day to have good rates when you have 270 scrolls, right? When you have 3 scrolls, having good rates, you have 33% lightning rate really is not as impactful. If you have a 33% lightning rate and you got 270 scrolls, that's insane. We obviously we don't have a 33% lightning rate for this today, but we're not going to. There's no way. If we did, that would be rigged. That would be too abnormal. Too abnormal. Oh, we were gonna show the. We always take a look at the new games coming out, right? So I was gonna show, for the most part, there's not too much going on with. Maybe we'll do a couple of mysticals to show some of the new games coming out, or maybe we won't, because then if you want to see some new games coming out, I've been doing shorts on the other channel, on the Juby channel. And you're like, are you sure that that's a different channel? Because what it says above your head, I just don't switch them out anymore. I haven't switched them out on purpose for a while. So we got a lot of LD Lightning. No two ways around that. Rates have been very good to us today. So far. So far. Yeah, not bad. Definitely above average. So let's continue to do this. There is the game that I showed you at the very beginning. What is going on in the hallway? The game that I showed you at the very beginning is I don't know what's going on in the hallway, guys. Is a game called No, that's not the game. Higgin Erithil, which I don't think we ever discussed or covered or whatever, because we take a look at all the new games coming out. on any given week. And, you know, this is what it looks like, and it looks basically the same as it always does, right? There's really not too much new stuff. There's Anipang Blast, which I don't think we really talked too much about. Heroes Never Die. What else? But the rest of these, like, the rest of these we talked about in previous videos, and the rest of these have kind of been there for quite a while. Let's do these other ones, because I'm getting a little bugged that they're there. Of course I am. We're doing the legendaries and all the other premium ones too. But yeah, let's do some jiggles. That was very, very poor jiggles. I think we're gonna get punished for that. As if that was the actual thing that happened. I really hope we get Nat 5. He said he moved, and he's hoping that the... I'm not gonna tell you where. He said he moved, and he's hoping that the RNG, the new apartment or new house RNG, new home RNG will transfer to his account. So we start off with some good lightning. Now we're making up for it. We have 150 left now. Let's stick these in storage. Let's jiggle some Megans or something. So far, we're off to a good start, though. Actually, let's not jiggle Megans, because we had better RNG jiggling other stuff. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why we keep jiggling it, but you know, it's for the memes or whatever. That's what we want to see. That little icon, little swirlies, the little loading icon. I don't know why we want to see that so much, but yeah, this game. There's a couple. Dragon Village Arena, which, you know, if you see a game that says Dragon, maybe if you're me and you see that, you're like, oh, Dragon Village Arena. Hold on. Lightning. Okay, it's another Hall of Heroes, but you know that's gonna happen regardless. More lightning. We just want like one really not that one. We want one really solid LD5. We're not asking for the world. Or are we? Yeah, when you see a game called Dragon Village Arena, you think like maybe that's something good, right? Dragons and arena, like that could be cool. It's a kid's game. It's like for 5-year-olds. Yeah, I'm sure you guys are very excited to see this. Some of you are like, I'll play that. I don't even care. It reminds me of like Dragon City, which is kind of like, how are they? Here's the thing, like 5-year-olds don't have a lot of money, usually. 5-year-olds usually don't have a lot. Depends on the 5-year-old, I suppose. But usually they don't have a lot of money. So like, what's the strategy of trying to get a ton of 5-year-olds to play a mobile game where it's free, but there's a ton of microtransactions? Just like get the parents' credit card? Is that I think that's the strategy, right? Or get the parents to play with the kids, and then the parents will buy all the crap, right? And they're like, oh, you want the super big dragon? Well, daddy get it on his account, and you can play with the super big one. So... and then dad looks cool because it's like, oh, well, I got all the special dragons. So this is pretty solid. Light Cobalt Bomber, great unit. If you have him and don't have him built, I would recommend. He's such a solid unit. More lightning. Dark Jack-o'-lantern. Another, he could be good. Some people like to use him for super fast speed cleaves in RTA. He's also good. He's good for other things too, not just that. But we're using him in Punisher's Crypts as well. We got 80 left, guys. I think our rates are down to normal now, though. Sadly, we started strong. And it all fizzled out. We just need one amazing, amazing one. Not Gemini. That's not what we're looking for. All right, so there's we don't really care about Dragon City though. There's Sword Art Online, which I already mentioned, previous one, and a Pang Blast, which no one wants me to talk about. No one wants me to talk about. Honestly, the game that I think I'm most excited about is this terrible garbage nonsense idle game called it's gonna fail, don't get me wrong. It's called, what is it called? Canned Heroes Idle RPG. It's just so stupid that I plan on just at least playing this for launch day, just because it's so stupid. What's a melon can anyway? What's a log can? Oh god, it's so stupid I have to play it, because of course I do. Alright, anyway, but the thing, getting back to what we're supposed to be talking about, of course, the thing that I was mentioning earlier, Higgin Urethil. If you're not already familiar with it, I'm sure someone else has covered it on another channel by now. But this is 3D real-time strategy RPG with magic tech style. So it looks pretty solid. Looks like something that a lot of you might like, right? As far as visuals at the very least. Is it going to be expensive? I guarantee it. I guarantee it's going to be expensive, but it does look very pretty. So I'm sure we will do a video on the other channel with showing some gameplay and stuff, or you could always check it out now. But it looks really good. It's from Bilibili, so it's already a known company. What do we have for Climber? Sky is the limit. Oh my goodness. It's a game about climbing. Upcoming Steam games: Ship of Fools, Gungrave Gore, 22 Racing Series, Dysterra, Soccer Story, The Night Witch. Please get LD5s. I'm getting really bummed out now. We had 270 LDs on this account. It only takes one. This is the part where we get depressing. This is the part where it's like, well, 200 and that's not easy to save. 200. We gotta get these. We gotta get the Megans out, guys. We have to. It's an emergency situation. We got 6 of one and 1 of another. Oh god. We need this. This is way too many summons to get no LD5s. I mean, we'll take it. Don't get me wrong. But we had 270. Does anyone else like start to realize how crazy it is for some people to be popping like 10 LDs and get 3 LD5s, and then other people to be popping 270 and get nothing? Like, is that not, like, are you guys, never mind. Yeah, here it is. Oh, it's good. It's good. We get good 4 stars, but yeah, I'm not even going to continue saying it because you guys will just fight me to no end. Like, no, those people just get lucky. Like, really? The people that have signed contracts with ComToUs, non-disclosure agreements that also happen to summon, like, multiple LD5s and, like, a couple scrolls, like, that's just luck? Okay. No, right. That's luck. That's luck. I'm also a unicorn. Did you know that? That's luck, and I'm a unicorn. So, I'm a marshmallow unicorn made completely of marshmallows. Can't you see? Of course. I gotta stop doing that because every time I do that, people attack me more. They're like, how dare you? Like, oh, really? How dare I? Okay. Play nice. Play nice. Alright, what are we? I literally ruin every single one of my videos myself by just not knowing when to stop. I get very pissed off when we summon so much for people, and people save for so long. And there's no pity, and there's no anything. And people just save so long, and they get nothing to show for it. And it's like, they got some 4 stars, but there are people playing for years. Some of you are playing for years, and it's disrespectful for the people that are playing for years and just can't get anything, versus people that are just... You guys know what this means, right? Okay. Anyway, let's continue. So I have no intention of playing Chronicles or any other Conquest game. Fool me once, you know. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Well, you ain't fool me again. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I make the same life mistakes twice all the time, but I'm going to try to not do it. Right? Not get in bed with the devil again. Once was enough. Getting just... There's just going to be no Nat 5s the entire video. I jinxed it. I jinxed the whole everything. Oh, I jinxed everything. Alright. Units you hoping to get... Wait a second. What? Units you're hoping to get Aladriel, Vanessa, Ciara, Wusa, Samath, Nana, Ethna, Tashar. Maybe they have a lot of other stuff. That just doesn't seem like the most premium of, Not Masha? He didn't put Masha on the list. Okay. He didn't put this one on the list. He didn't put this one on the list. This one's actually pretty solid now. There's a lot of stuff that's not on the list. Savannah's not on the list. Diana's not on the list. Odin, Oliver, not on the list. Riley, excuse me. Riley, not even fused. I'm so confused by this account now. I should have taken a... Some of these 4 stars are missing. Some of these 4 stars are missing. It would have been nice to get some of these 4 stars. Well, we didn't do regular summons. So maybe we'll get them in the summons we're doing now. Okay, Samath there. Nana. Well, he said Nana that he wanted. So, I mean, some of the units on the wish list are fairly normal, right? Ciara, Wusa, Samath, Nana. But some of them is like... I don't know. You usually don't see Aladriel and Tashar. I think those are the surprising ones. And also like Vanessa over Oliver. Was kind of shocking. This guy confuses me when he pops out of the summon portal. Because it's like, I haven't seen that yet. Oh, yes, I have. It's new. New 4-star. This one seemed like a little bit of a... Oh, he does have blessings! We're definitely taking this then. He said he didn't have... Oh, that was... He didn't have blessings at some point previously. He has blessings now. Delphoy, solid unit. She was good back in the day. She's good again. Solid unit. What is this Night Witch? Hold on. Framemakers, Hellseed Chapter, Astronite, Retro Gadgets. Oh my god. Let's talk about retro gadgets. Please, let's not. Let's not talk about retro gadgets. Just so I could destroy all of my videos even more. So there is a game called Retro Gadgets where, you guessed it, you have to put together... Oh, is it putting together or is it fixing old electronics? Because it's Steam. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So, really, it's all about if there is a market for it, then people are making it, then that's perfectly fine. Then my opinion doesn't really matter. It's just, I'm always surprised to see these. I really am. But again, if there are people, I mean, maybe people are learning stuff, right? Maybe it's educational. Maybe people are like, well, I want to play a game, but I also want to learn some like valuable real world skills at the same time. So maybe this is just teaching people valuable real world skills. But games retro. Oh, here we go. She's so happy with that giant macaron. You know, I'm gonna come back to these in 2 years from now. I want to see if that's moldy. Let's see if all these cookie monsters went bad. They're like all decrepit and falling apart. They're like, well, we're made of cookies. What did you think was gonna happen? Like crawling with bugs. They should do that. That'd be amazing. They're not going to, but that would be awesome. There would be no reason to actually do that. People would be pissed off. They'd be like, why are my monsters decomposing? Well, we wanted to add realism to the game. We heard games where you fix old computer parts are all the rage, so we wanted to make this just as realistic as that. Yeah, I'll show you guys pictures so you know what I'm talking about. I think you can imagine what I'm talking about, but yeah. You fix old electronics. So I don't even know what this one is. Maybe this is nostalgic for some people, but I'm not really too familiar with what even some of those are. So Astronaut, which you don't really need to look at. Turbo Sloths? What is... I don't know what that is. Become the new star of the Wasteland League. Your task is to bring a multi-ton clumsy car to frantically speeds with powerful turbine. Pimp your turbo junk, set powerful boosters, stock up on active gas, and go ahead, show what speed is. Your turbo junk? I mean, that's what I call it. Congratulations, Oki. We should use Oki more. I feel like if someone first picked Oki, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So you don't think like, what are you looking at? Yeah, here we go. Choose your turbo junk. It's not what you thought you were gonna see on the screen, is it? Yeah. It looks pretty cool though. Like a wasteland racing sim. It's interesting. We have the Night Witch. What is this? Metroidvania adventure game with fast-paced shoot-'em-up combat in a beautifully hand-drawn world. Cast devastating card-based spells, forge close bonds, and make moral choices, all in your quest to save your home and discover who's behind the War Golem invasion. Let's see it. It actually looks pretty good. Graphically, at least. The card mechanics. I like card mechanics. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. What's next? Deepening Fire. Deepening Fire is a horizontal scrolling action game where you'll challenge powerful enemies in a lost kingdom. You can choose the handiest weapon, put on the most adaptable armor, and use your skill to kill every enemy with precision. The Deepening Fire. I feel like we should have taken a look at this one first, because this one's doesn't look as nice as the last one, and it's similar in gameplay style, I feel. Right? Should have looked at this one first. Everything crashed. I think we salvaged the first part of the video. Hopefully. I don't know where we stopped. I don't think we got Oki. Also, I did notice that this is not the person that just moved. I mixed people up that I was talking to today, so it's pretty typical of what I do. But I just wanted to clarify. It was someone else that just moved. So that's why you didn't get new LD5. If you had just moved, why didn't you just move? Buy a new house. Don't you want LD5s? Jeez. This is why this didn't work. This is why we didn't get LD5 today. Although we did get some solid units. We got the Douglas, which is pretty good. We got Nana. We got Oki. We got... what else did we get? Oh, we got the Wind Cookie. Well, Wind... she has a cookie. She's not a cookie, but she has a cookie. So... what else do we have coming out this week? Gungrave Gore. Prime Matter franchise on Steam. I don't know. Is that part of the Prime Matter franchise? Gungrave Gore is a stylish third-person action shooter by South Korean studio Iggy Mob, in which you take on the role of Grave, a gunslinger of resurrection and naughty word anti-hero of your dreams, mowing down tons of enemies in a gory ballet of bullets. Nice. It actually looks pretty solid. So let's take a look at this. Not that picture. Not that picture. Not that picture. There we go. Actual gameplay. He's always in the same stance. It's just you explode things. And why does he have such a big thing on his back? I don't know. Listen, I didn't make the game. Gungrave Gore. I'm sure it is part of the story. Evil West. The dark menace consumes the Old West in solo or co-op. Fight with style in visceral, explosive combat against bloodthirsty monstrosities. Eradicate the vampiric hordes with your lightning-fueled gauntlet and become a Wild West superhero. Can I just do that in real life, though? Let's take... It's Van Helsing. It's basically Van Helsing, but they can't say Van Helsing because it's copyright. Right, so let's take a look. Evil West. It's the Wild... It's Van Helsing! Just... Do we need to agree on this. It's Van Helsing. Van Helsing. Van Helsing. Van Helsing. Van Helsing. Van Helsing. But not Van Helsing, but Van Helsing. Who owns the copyright to Van Helsing, though? I want to see if, like, recommend, like, other games you might like. It's like Van Helsing. Oh, Red Dead Redemption. More like this. Devil May Cry. Makes sense. Is there not a Van Helsing game? I mean, aside from that one. Alright. Hey, Wind Pirate Captain. I saw people using him in RTA. No one won with him, but technically they used him. Ship of Fools. Actually, we saw this before. Climber, sky's the limit. Oh, it's a game about climbing. Seriously, it's a game about climbing. Let's take a look. There we go, hooray. This seems like the least exciting game I have ever seen in my life. But someone's gonna like it. I don't... Maybe practice. Could be good practice. Right? It won awards! Wait a second! Best sports game? Oh, nominee. Still nominee! Wait a second. What is going on? Best simulation game? Okay, it's a simulation. I don't know if I would call it a sports. Is it a sports game? You're a unique survival and simulation game where you become winter climber. To succeed, you need to plan the trip, prepare appropriate equipment, face extreme weather conditions, and survive. Only the sky is the limit. Okay. The things they make into games nowadays. If he wants to use any of those, if they're dupes for blessings or whatever, let's see if some of those are dupes or not. Let's see if he has Douglas. Let's see if he... Where's the thing? That's what she said. Let's see if he has... I don't see an Oki. I don't see a Douglas. I don't think. Am I missing it? Let's go by monster. Oh, he does have an Oki. Okay, it was 5-starred. Sage. Should we feed? Just want to make sure this is the... Yeah, feed dupes. Feed but keep dupes of top tier units based on community value list. I'm going to use better judgment and feed the Oki, especially since he didn't even build the first one, right? So... Bye-bye, Oki number 2. Wait, we still have more scrolls that blessings can be applied to, right? Transcendence, okay. Transcendence. Let's go. At least we'll get some stuff. Galadriel, Vanessa, Ciara, Wusa, Samath, Nana, Ethna, Tishar. We have 5 legendary attributes. Please. Street Fighter! He's got Street Fighter scrolls, guys. How long was he saving? Wait a second. He's got 5 Transcendence. He's got 7 years special scrolls. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Look at all this stuff. YOLO. Chakra Dancer. Should we save this for him? Maybe we save these. We'll save the 7-year special scrolls. No, we won't. We won't. We'll do them. We'll do them. Wow. That's crazy. We'll save... I was going to say we'll save 1. It's already too late for that. Some people like to save 1 of each scroll. But he didn't say anything about saving anything. Hey, we got Odin. There we go. All right, so we're... okay. I'm not going to move that. Let's do this. This is another one on his wish list. So... is this the most efficient way of doing this? Probably not. Let's see. Is there better ways of doing it? Probably, but it's less fun. It'd be more efficient to do the Transcendence first. But then we don't finish with the excitement of Nat 5s, right? We want to finish with a bang, not a fizzle. We don't want to finish with a bunch of 4 stars being summoned. 3 stars being summoned. 4 stars. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. I mean, he already has this stuff, so... let's at least try to get... What are these? What are these in here for? Should have paid more attention. Really, though. Because I don't know when he put those in. And they're fusion units. So, he might want vampire skulls. So I would just suggest fusing. It's not that hard to fuse 4 stars. Fusing 5 stars is a lot of work. But fusing 4-star vampires is not that... especially you're going to have all this food now. We're getting no lightning from these now. Alright. Okay, we got a Choco Knight. Take that out. Put in a Fire Christina. The best Christina. I thought the water one's the best. The water one is the Nat 5 to me. She just, like, it's not even conditional. Like, Christina's conditional. Abigail, you could just use. It's not really conditional on very much. There we go, a little T-Bunny. I want to summon one of those and then just use it for everything just so I could be posh. The word you didn't think I was going to say today. Alright, so now we have exciting ones. We have Legendary Attributes, we have Street Fighter Scrolls, which could be only fair, I'm just saying. We got SWC 2020s. Let's just do it. Alright, Water Anubis. We got the Cookie Runs. Let's do these first. Please give us our LD5. We still could get an LD5 here. It's just disappointing that we didn't get one from... Not bad. Not bad. Solid unit. I just ruined him up and then found no place. I ruined him up for RTA, right? Because I haven't been using him in RTA because I use this. Hey, there we go. I think we're gonna walk away from this with a lot of stuff. I mean, we had a lot of premium scrolls, so of course we're gonna walk away from this with a lot of stuff. But yeah, I'm not doing those. RNG, please. No, not that one. Not that one. Which one? Ah, blue guy. He's pretty good, though. He's pretty good. Not this one. That's not pretty good. And then we'll just do the Transcendence at the end, and then we'll call it a day. Man, could you imagine if they did a better collab than Cookie Run? I know some people really like Cookie Run. Don't get me wrong. I am aware. Definitely aware. But oh, let's see. Let's see if some of those are dupes. Shall we? Unicorn is a dupe. And let's see, Monkey. Monkey is a dupe. Should we take a look at the list? We'll take a look at the list and we'll be back. We'll be back now for Transcendence Scrolls because I forgot we didn't even use the first one yet. Well, we used the first. Oh, it's technically a dupe, but it's a different unit. We just got the non-Cookie Run version of her. I think what I started to say is, could you imagine if people, if Com2uS did a hey, LD. All right, a non-Cookie Run collab of like something like, could you imagine if they did Dragon Ball? Neither of these are new. Neither of these are new, but they're still pretty solid. Which one? Rika and they're both ranked about the same. Wow. Which dupe is better? Because we can't feed those dupes. So let's see what he actually built. Let's see which one he appreciates more. He uses more, possibly. Oh, maybe not. I think that one's probably for farming. It looks like. Perna's out of storage and ruined up solid. So we're gonna go with Perna. Looks like he uses Perna way more than Rika. So, and it's highly enough voted on for the It's, you guys voted for. Oh, new. It's like we got another Oki. We feed Oki for a blessing. We get another Oki. Because Summoner's War, right? Because Summoner's War. All right, we'll take a look to see if that's new or dupe afterwards. I think that's a dupe. And I don't think he would be very high on the list, right? Not even ruined up. Okay, we're feeding that. I mean, if people have the units and they don't build them, then I just assume they don't care about them. So this one is, I mean, you could use a dupe Tyrannus, right? Especially with a dupe Perna, but then you just take a Linda into that. So let's feed this last one for blessing. Make sure we use the right one. Not go too crazy. And then if he wants to use blessings for other stuff, then he can just do that later because he's got 1,000 scrolls to summon after this. So both such great units. I mean, this one makes more sense as a dupe for Siege. Let's see. Let's see if he's built either of them. Not even built. Oh my god. And this one is built. This one is also, that's not what I expected him to be on. I gotta say. Because this is damage equal to 200% of your attack power. So, this is kind of an odd build for Dominic. You can use him like that. It's just more of an odd build for him. So, I would say try him out different ways. Try him out the more traditional build. Of not even worrying about the rage and the crit rate. And like, of all the things to put high crit rate on and decent rage roots on, it's the unit that you could you could get away with not using that. Right? So yeah, we'll do that. And that's it for this one. GG. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh my goodness. I wish we got some crazy LD though. We got some good things. End of the day, we got some good things that he's gonna enjoy. But I do wish we got some more crazy LDs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a bunch of LD4s, right? Don't get me wrong, we got a bunch of LD4s. But with 270 LD scrolls, I genuinely feel like they really should have done a pity 8 years ago, but they made $2 billion, so I don't think it really matters what my opinion is. They made $2 billion by not putting a pity in. I think that might have been the smarter business choice, just not a great ethical choice, I feel. Anyway, that's it for this one. Then again, ethics in mobile games, lols. I'll see you as always in the next one.